For this next exercise, you're going to need either a pillow or a yoga block, something that you can squeeze in between your knees. I'm going to lie on my back. I'm going to fold my pillow in half so I have a little bit more substance in between my knees, and my heels are in line with my sits bones. You want your knees to be able to be about hip distance apart. So whatever pillow or block you can find that's about hip distance apart is good for this. So from here, first thing I'm going to do, I'm resting my pelvis in neutral, it's just settled. I'm going to try to relax my abs, and I'm going to try to squeeze the pillow using my inner thighs and my hip flexors only. My abs are soft. And relax. And we'll do that a few times. Squeeze, turning on, and then turning off, releasing that squeeze. Turning on your inner thighs and your hip flexors, and then turning them off. As you continue to do that, just check in right and left and see if they're functioning the same or if there's any difference. You're just noticing how they're moving. From here, we're going to hold a squeeze into the center. It doesn't have to be your whole effort, about 50% is fine. And take some nice deep breaths. As you're squeezing, you're trying to relax your abs and inhale deep into your pelvis and exhale, keeping your squeeze and finding some nice full breaths in and out. The reason this is important is the muscles of our diaphragm and the muscles of our hips, especially our psoas muscle, they're very closely anatomically linked. And sometimes when we get locked in our hips, we can also get locked in our breathing. So it's nice to be able to start to differentiate those two, that we can work our hips, but we can still find some really nice full fluid breath through our abs, or through our diaphragm rather. Take a few more full breaths. Try to let your head, neck be soft. And then we're going to add on to this. So keeping gentle pressure into the pillow, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, interlace your fingers, and straighten your elbows. Really important that your elbows stay straight this whole time. We're going to start by sliding your shoulder blades away from your ears and towards your hips. You might feel some muscles along your waist or along your back engage when you do that. Those are your lats and some other muscles engaging. That's good. Then let that relax. Allow your shoulder blades to slide with you as your arms go overhead to where your shoulders are comfortable with. Again, important that your elbows stay straight here. Then we start to lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Shoulders slide away from your ears. You're activating your shoulder stability muscles, your lats, and then you're slowly letting that go. Soften through your back as your arms go overhead. Keep your elbows straight. Only go to where your arms can go with your elbows straight. And we're going to just continue to repeat this. You're gently squeezing that pillow. You're sliding your shoulders down. And then you're relaxing that to allow your arms to go overhead. Now you may not be able to get your hands to the floor. That is okay. What we're looking for is how far can you go with straight elbows. That will show you where your shoulder function is right now. The more you do this over time, the more that shoulder function is going to increase, and you'll find greater and greater range of motion. But we don't need to push that today. What you're hunting for is where can you go in function and ease right now, today. We'll do just 2 more, squeezing that pillow just a little bit, activating your hips, sliding your shoulders towards your hips, then relaxing your back as your arms go overhead, keeping your elbows straight. From here, bring your arms down, take your pillow out. You can lengthen your legs if that feels good, to rest your legs for a moment. And that is that.